Okay, here comes another one. Shoot, look at him come. Man, oh man, bite it. Like that. This is good. There we go. Nice fish. Man, this is fun. This is good. Yeah, this one. So that 17-inch range.
A great part of the great outdoors. North Country Outdoors Radio.
Okay, first line going down this morning. Hi, everybody. It's Saturday morning. Kurt Quinnell back on Lake of the Woods. I'm in the big blue house this morning. Got a lot to talk about. Yesterday fishing was pretty good in the morning. Till about 10 o'clock. Then, well, I didn't fish anymore after that, but at 10 o'clock, it really petered out for a while. First line is down. And I just really thought that I would drop down into a fish this morning. Well, here, I got to show you this anyway. I could have showed you before, but what I'm using here is this blinking light deal. Right there. This blinks when it's in the water. It's magic. 4 inches below that is a treble hook. I got a live minnow on that. All right, I haven't used this yet this year. My buddies are out the last 2 days and they've been doing real well with them. Probably because they had them on. All right, it's hard to catch fish on something you're not using. But the first line's going back. Well, this will be the second line, but it's really the first line going back down. You can see it here, and all right, that one's set now. The other one, guess what? Oh, there's a fish down there. Come on up, buddy. Oh, don't go away. Come back. Wow, see, as soon as there's a fish there right away. You gonna come back? Huh? I'll hold it still. Wow. All right, my little tungsten jig. I had a pretty good shot at that one. I'm going to put a live minnow on this one. Warm weather. Here we go. This week, a few days ago, they said it would be 40 degrees all next week. Well, they've lowered that down. Everyone was so shook up, me included. I was going to pull my houses to near shore for a few days, but now, heck, it's going to be in the 30s. So it should be fine. Well, it's sure making the winter short, though. There isn't any cold weather for as far out as the forecast will look now. Ice is in pretty good shape. Travel conditions are good out here. And again, I'm still in the Ranger. Still not using the track machine. But got to talk about the elephant in the room, huh? It's unfortunate. The weather is so beautiful, but we're just not having the ice, all right, that we should have by now. And with the weather forecast coming, it may not change, but fishing conditions are fine. These guys are out working the roads. You know, they're doing a good job, but there are places you can go and you can pull out your littler houses. You got places that'll pull them out for you. There's all kinds of things going on. But I would bet that these outfitters, you know, must be getting sick of picking up the phone and getting cancellations every day. But the good news is, heck, if you want to come fishing, you probably can find, you know, somewhere to go out and fish with easier. But fishing's fine. Conditions are good. I am not set up for this kind of stuff. Like I said, I'm not taking people out, and with the way things are going, I may not. But like I said yesterday, I was driving my Ranger around, which I can do, but geez, I got stuck twice. Well, if you and me are going fishing and we're on the way up to the fish house, I can't see nothing. I drive into a snowbank, and an hour and a half of our day is shot because I'm shoveling this out. That's not going to happen. I'll do it for me. This winter, so far, what I've noticed is, yeah, we're catching a lot of little fish. Not as many little fish as normal, but You catch a lot of little fish, but every day we get 17 inchers, 16 inchers. These are perfect. A lot of 14 and a half, 15 inch saugers. I had a 15 and a half incher yesterday. Heck, yeah, if you want fish for eating, the quality of the fish has been good. I've caught a couple of 19 inchers. I've had several 18 inchers this year. And I come out and I fish for a couple hours in the morning and maybe a couple of hours in the afternoon. And a lot of days when I'm not out here at that midday, that gets to be busy. But the best time is in the morning and in the afternoon. You'll run into a spree. The fish seem like they're smaller midday, but at least it keeps you from going crazy, not doing nothing. And every time, every minute you're looking at your line, you got a chance at some kind of a sea monster, which is great here on Lake of the Woods. I see these big sturgeon swim by every day, and maybe we'll catch one again this morning. Actually, I've noticed when the sturgeon are around, those nicer walleyes aren't around for some reason. And this is not science, it's just what's happened the last few times out. I think we've talked about that before. The little ones don't seem to care, but the big fish kind of disappear when those sturgeon start coming through. Come on, bud. This doesn't look like a small fish, but he's coming. Here he comes. Bite. Got him. All right, now these monster fish that I've been telling you about. Here it comes. All right, well, it is not too bad of a sauger here. Get it done quick for you. 12-inch sauger. All right, first fish of the day. They won't go down the hole the way they're supposed to at first. He's got a lot of energy. All right, now get him. There he goes. All right, 8:14. Well, I probably started about 8. All right. Probably started about 8. So I've had fish through. Finally caught one in 14 minutes or so. I moved my silver house yesterday. I pulled it over here by my blue house. I'm gonna do something else. Another fish coming here. I had a snowbank right after the house to pull it through. So I got the house moving and I gave it the onion and blasted through the snowbank, and I'm heading down the road and I said, geez, wait a minute. I had 4 blocks underneath my house, all right? So I unhooked the house, went back and dug those blocks out. I'm talking about keep it clean. And everything from your blocks that you use to keep your fish house up off the ice a little bit, to the patrol around to pick up any pieces of paper, anything that you may have left behind that you brought out on the ice. When you leave your spot, police the area. It takes no time at all. It took me longer to drive back the 100 yards. I had to come back. There's a fish coming through here. It took me longer to drive back than it took me to get those wood blocks up and put them back in the back of the Ranger. So keep it clean. Don't leave a mess behind you. So it's 8:27. I baited 3 lines, all right, and had 4 or 5 bites in the first half hour I've been here. I'm ready for you. Come on up. Here goes another one. This one's good. Oh, here he comes. Look at, he's big and mean. Well, I shouldn't have said big. That cursed it for me. But boy, that fish came right in, right away. I've got one on the other line. All right, this one's going to be good here. Look at this, a double. A double. I don't think either one of them is a keeper, but boy, this is what they are. Oh, good, that came out. Well, this one here, he got that treble hook. Oh, not too bad. This is a 13.5-inch sauger right here. And that treble hook is in the roof of his mouth, so it's not going to cause real problems. Come on out, buddy. Come on. All right. And here's the other one. So I'm both coming at once. So go on, use this little. All right. Sweet. Yeah. Well, it's 8:49. And the best fishing time is from, whoop, he is coming back, he's right there, something. Best time has been around 9 to around 10, so heck, we're probably getting there. Come on, bud, come on. Well, you want this one instead, maybe? Oh, they want. Here he comes. There we go. Here we go. It is 8:58. Well, I thought this was going to be a keeper, but it's not going to be, I don't think. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Look at this. Good walleye here. Use a treble hook, so Mr. Pliers hooked right in the bottom jaw, and it wasn't coming off. $15.5 incher. 9 o'clock. Well, that was very good. That was fun and nice. Here comes another one. Looks like about the same size as those. There we go. Yeah, this is gonna be about, well. Oh ho! We're talking about the fish shooting in and shooting out. Got a big tulip here. No way to hold on to a tulip. There we go. Well, now, this is my first one of these. I think Mark wants them, so I'll keep this tulip. I used to keep a few and smoke them, but no one would eat them. I was the only one. And I liked them, but I thought, well, if no one else is going to eat these things. Those fish that slash in and run back and forth, those are a lot of times tulipies. They do it that way. Perch do it that way. Okay, here comes another one. Shooting in. Look at him come. Man, oh man, bite it. Like that. This is good. There we go. Nice fish. Man, this is fun. This is good. Yeah, this one. This is that 17-inch range. Oop. Woo! Pliers. One of the treble hooks right in the roof of his mouth. This nice fish here, huh? 17.5 incher. And he just came diving in from the side. Well, thank goodness. We got both cameras on today so you can see these. 9:30. Maybe have 15, 20 minutes more of this. Here comes another one. Look at this guy. He might be. Here he comes. Boom! Got him. Another nice one. This is another nice fish. Wow. 9:35. Don't get off, buddy. You're keeping for sure. Look at this one. Another 17 incher. Well, since I said that, he's going to be 16, but well, this is a nice fish. Real nice fish. Charging in. This is how it's supposed to be. This is a nice big fish here. Yep, 17.5. I got twins. When you live at the lake and can come out in the morning and have your fish by 10, that's a really good thing to have happen. Let's see that last fish again. You see the way he came in? Had a couple of fish on the bait and he just came shooting in from the side, busted past them all, and came up and bit. That's awesome. Man, that's great. 8:45 until 10. That's the bite. If you're going to get him, you'd better get him then. Cameras. Well, I don't know. I thought this was going to be a giant. Got to be a 14-inch walleye here. Gets to go back today. And I just shut the cameras off for, heck, it wasn't a minute. I know it wasn't a minute. Okay, but I'll point out that it's 10:02 now. And you know what that means on a bite that lasts from 9 o'clock till 10 o'clock. There's still fish around, and I think there may be all day. It does get quiet here and there, but these are now a lot different fish. They're little. I guess the little ones have always been in here, but the big ones come in and take what they want, and you catch them, or at least you have a chance at those. I've missed several because evidently that's what I do. The word that I want to send with you now is just to reassure you, conditions up here are, I'd say, pretty good. I mean, they're real good. Not for driving a pickup truck around, not for driving a big truck with a big wheelhouse behind it. There may be a couple places you can be doing that, but there's more places that you can't for now. It is not going to get cold again for at least 10 days. Highs in the 20s to the 30s, and the lows overnight in the teens to single digits. Nothing below zero. And heck, there's maybe a foot of snow cover on the ice. So it's easy enough to get around with a Ranger, with a snowmobile, with an ATV. Boy, it's perfect. And since that's the way things are, you're going to find it's not quite so busy up here this year. But if you want to come up, there's an outfitter from one end of the lake to the other that's going to take care of you. All right? It's going to keep you as safe as you can be kept on ice. And they're out every day. They know it, so maybe take a different kind of trip this year. Guys that are running fish houses, running roads, running trails, they're doing a good job. They always do a good job. And they're keeping people on fish as good as they can. But I'd say, especially this year, the thing, not only do they know where to fish, they'd also know where not to fish. Can I show you this? I'm not sure why this thing is blinking. That's supposed to only blink when it's in the water. But that's been the thing today. My minnow's goofed up already. Not only do you fish with them, but they do all the work for you. You walk in the door and you sit down and you start fishing. You don't have to worry about drilling holes. You don't have to worry about bait. They're putting you in the best areas they can. So call around, and I would think this year you're probably not going to have real trouble getting out with the outfit that you want to go out with. So there we go. That's this morning. Look at those are twin fishes. They are the same size, 17.5 inches. And this little guy looks over here is 15.5. Looks like maybe even close to 16. But this is in got out here in 2 hours. Good deal. Hey, thanks for tuning in to these NCOR videos. It's not just catching some fish. All right, it's the weekly report, conditions, and where fish are biting, how they're biting, what they're biting on. That's what I give you on these reports all winter and all summer. I'm also reminding you to keep it clean in the wintertime, clean, drain, and dry in the summertime. That's another big part of what I'm doing here. But mostly, if you are not being able to get up and fish this weekend or this week, hopefully I can help you scratch that itch too. It's some days it's more of a challenge than others. Today was perfect. I loved every minute of it. From Lake of the Woods, I'm Kurt Quinnell. Thanks for tuning in. Check out the Kurt Quinnell YouTube channel. Click subscribe to get all these videos when they come out fresh. So for now, I hopefully will see you out here soon somewhere.